Let's get right into it. Number 7. The Space Whispers. Imagine floating alone in the black void of space, and suddenly, you hear a voice. Nope, not the dramatic soundtrack in your astronaut helmet, but actual mysterious sounds coming through your radio that nobody can explain. Since the 1960s, astronauts have reported hearing weird beeps, hums, and yes, straight-up creepy music while orbiting the Earth. Apollo 10 astronauts described it as outer spacey whistling, which, to be fair, is the worst possible Yelp review you could leave for the void. Scientists later tried to brush it off as radio interference, but here's the problem. Interference doesn't usually sound like a spooky sci-fi soundtrack, and it doesn't explain why astronauts from totally different missions, decades apart, heard eerily similar noises. Our universe is supposed to be this cold, empty, silent vacuum. So why does it occasionally sound like a haunted house with a broken The unsettling truth is, we don't actually know. Maybe it's plasma waves bouncing off Earth's magnetic field. Maybe it's cosmic radiation tickling our radios. Or maybe, just maybe, the universe is running a background playlist we were never meant to hear. Number 6. The Missing Dark Matter. You know that awkward feeling when you lose your keys and you're like, they've got to be here somewhere? Yeah, scientists are doing that right now, except instead of car keys, it's 85% of the universe's mass. Dark matter is this invisible, whatever it is that we literally cannot see, touch, or detect directly. But we know it's there because galaxies behave like someone secretly duct-taped invisible weights all over them. Without dark matter, stars would be flying apart like glitter in a windstorm. Instead, everything sticks together in ways normal physics can't explain, which means something is out there, holding the universe together like cosmic gorilla glue. The creepy part? No one knows what it actually is. Is it exotic particles? Is it some higher dimensional shadow leaking into our universe? Is it just physics mocking us? Scientists build billion-dollar experiments underground just to maybe, possibly, catch one particle of this stuff, and so far nothing. So every time you look at the night sky, just remember, most of what's actually out there is invisible, untouchable, and unexplainable. Basically, the universe is catfishing us with 85% of its profile hidden. Number 5. The Cold Spot. Okay, picture this. The entire universe is wrapped in a baby blanket. That blanket is called the cosmic microwave background, and it's basically the faint afterglow of the Big Bang. Warm fuzzies, right? Well, not exactly. Because in that blanket, there's this one giant, ominous patch called the cold spot, and it shouldn't exist. This cold spot is way colder than everything else around it, like someone pressed a cosmic freezer button, and science is like, yeah, that's weird. Some theories say it's just a statistical fluke, like the universe had a bad hair day 13 billion years ago. Others say it's caused by a supervoid, a massive empty region of space where there's basically nothing. But here's the goosebump part. Some cosmologists think it might be evidence of another universe brushing up against ours. Yep, the cold spot could literally be cosmic burn marks left behind from another universe crashing into us. Which is terrifying, because that's like finding a dent in your car and realizing it wasn't from a fender bender. It was from a ghost truck that technically shouldn't even exist. So next time you feel a cold draft in your house, maybe be thankful it's not a multiverse collision creeping through your living room. Number 4. Rogue planets. Earth feels safe, right? Nice orbit, reliable sun, some seasons, the occasional meteor scare. But out there in space, there are planets that don't play by the rules. They're called rogue planets, and they're basically giant, homeless space rocks that don't orbit a star. They just drift through the galaxy in eternal darkness, like cosmic hitchhikers. Astronomers estimate there could be more rogue planets in the Milky Way than actual stars, which means the universe is basically a galactic junkyard of massive, freezing worlds wandering aimlessly. Some of these planets are bigger than Jupiter. Some might even have atmospheres. And if you're wondering whether life could survive there, the horrifying answer is, maybe. Imagine alien organisms that evolved in pitch black, sunless hellscapes, powered only by geothermal heat. That's not just sci-fi nightmare fuel, that's plausible. And here's the kicker. Rogue planets don't follow predictable orbits, which means one could, in theory, just drift into our neighborhood someday. Earth. Hey, sun's got us covered. Rogue planet, move over, nerd. Basically, rogue planets are like uninvited house guests who don't knock and might weigh 10 times more than you. And the worst part? We wouldn't even see one coming until it was way too close. Number 3. Dark flow. Imagine you're in a pool, floating on one of those cheap inflatable rafts, and suddenly you notice all the water is moving in one direction, even though there's no current. That's basically what scientists discovered on a cosmic scale, and they named it dark flow. Here's the deal. Clusters of galaxies, like entire swarms of billions of stars, are all moving in the same weird direction at ridiculous speeds. Not because of gravity we understand, not because of expansion, but something else, something pulling them. The kicker? Whatever's causing this lies beyond the observable universe. Translation: we can't see it, we can't measure it, and we have no clue what it is. Some scientists think it could be the gravitational tug of another universe. Others think it's some bizarre structure outside what we can ever detect. It's like watching your neighbor's curtains move and realizing you don't actually have a neighbor. You've been staring at a void, and something on the other side is tugging. Dark flow is basically the universe's way of saying, yeah, you're not the center of the story. There's bigger stuff out there, but you'll never know what it is. Comforting, huh? Number 2. Fast radio bursts. If you've ever gotten a random, unexplained notification sound on your phone, you know the vibe. Except now imagine it's not your phone, it's the universe. Enter fast radio bursts. These are insanely powerful pulses of radio energy that last just milliseconds. And when I say powerful, I mean one burst can release more energy than our sun does in a year. In a millisecond. Yeah, nature doesn't mess around. The creepiest part? We don't know what causes them. Some bursts happen once, some repeat, and all of them come from galaxies way, way far away. Theories range from collapsing stars to alien megastructures sending out cosmic pings. Scientists have even said they're not ruling out the alien explanation because these things look suspiciously like phone calls across space. So every time one of these bursts hits our telescopes, it's kind of like your phone buzzing at 3 a.m. with an unknown number. You pick it up, and instead of breathing, you just hear the raw power of an exploding star. Or a hello from someone who really shouldn't be out there. Basically, the universe is prank calling us, and we're just sitting here debating whether to hang up or panic. Number 1. The axis of evil. No, not the political phrase, you wish. This axis of evil is what cosmologists call a very unsettling pattern in the universe's background radiation. And if you're thinking, wait, the universe has background radiation? Yeah, it's basically the faint afterglow left over from the Big Bang, the literal baby picture of existence. Now, here's where it gets spooky. When scientists mapped this radiation, they found it wasn't random like it should be. Instead, huge parts of it seem to line up along one weird cosmic axis, like the universe itself has a preferred direction. That's not supposed to happen. The Big Bang was supposed to scatter everything evenly, like sprinkles on a donut. Instead, it looks like someone dragged their finger through the frosting. Why is it creepy? Because this suggests the universe might not be isotropic, meaning it isn't the same everywhere. It might actually have a hidden structure, or worse, something external shaping it. Some physicists even joked that it's like the universe is glitching, as if we're inside a simulation with bad coding. So yeah, the universe basically has a cosmic scar, and nobody knows what caused it. Either we're seeing the fingerprint of something way beyond physics, or the universe is just trolling us. Both options are equally terrifying.